Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Bioshock Infinite Videos. And this is the audio file achievement for the Burial at Sea Part 1 downloadable content. So, first time you see the Big Daddy, you want to go into the room on the right, and it'll be right under that desk. And now the second one, you'll be at Sandra Cohen's building. But what you don't want to do that, you want to go up the stairs and into this clothing boutique. And at the very back here, you will find number 2. Okay, perfect. So walking out of there, walk back down the stairs. And I have to say that I really enjoyed this DLC. It was an interesting amalgamation of Columbia and Rapture meshed in together. They actually have the skyhook, which is interesting, but instead they call it the air grabber. It's playing on the whole all these different dimensions, blending in together. Basically, that was the plot of Bioshock Infinite. I think it's cool how they put Rapture in a setting like this, but yeah, basically it's instead of plasmids, you do have you don't inject them anymore, but there's actually an audio log that explains why you're using tonics, the tonics from Bioshock Infinite, instead of injecting them into your hand like Jack did in the first Bioshock, the main character. But yeah, Dr. Suchong definitely has a lot to do with it. But anyways, that'll be 3 and 4. So you're moving along, and this will be the second level after you've had your encounter with Sandra Cohen. And you'll see that gear is inaccessible at this moment. You'll need Shock Jockey to grab that. So you move in here into, there's a lot of loading in this game. But anyways, you walk your way up here, and number 5 will be under here, right on your left. And there'll also be a guy talking to that mannequin there. So there's actually, you knock him out, or you kill him, whatever. And there's actually a lot more stealth as far as this DLC is concerned. And I'm also, I also found myself short for bullets, more than once, which is fine. I can always use the skyhook and just death from above people. But yes, I'm going to also show all the gear and infusions that I found in this. I'm pretty sure I got all of them, but if I missed one, can you guys let me know in the comments? That would be great. So I get that gear and that audio file. So now I'm on to number 6. I'm back right where the mannequin is, and I jump over to this hook, hop on down, and I go into the bread store, the Daily Bread. A nice little diner here, and this lady is not looking so pretty, so I'm just gonna, take that tea. But yes, on your right hand side here will be the infusion up on the liquor shelf, and then turn right around, and audio log will be right there. And I was contemplating including lockpicks, but later on in the DLC, basically there's another piece of gear right there. I'm just showing you where it was. But yeah, later on, all of the foes that you encounter who are ice users, the ones that shoot the ice missiles at you and freeze you and slow you down, every single one of those guys that I encountered anyway will drop a lockpick for you. So you can always backtrack and open up any doors that you couldn't before. But yeah, you go and get that gear, and then from there you walk in here and take out that turret. At the very back will be number 7 for your audio files. And there's 17 altogether. Also, another piece of gear right here. 17 altogether. Like I said, it's a very short DLC. It only took me about an hour or two. I was just playing on normal, but even still. So, as you can see right there, that is where we will be using Shock Jockey to grab the gear that we saw before. But for now, we are going into ladies' wear, and walk in this door here. And on our first right, we will have an audio file and an infusion, I believe. And I would recommend doing this before you encounter the boss. Well, if you can really call it the boss, it's basically this one guy with the Old Man Winter, which is a new, I guess you can say plasmid. But yes, there is a lockpick. I'll show you a couple places where I found lockpicks just in case you are running low. So there's the second infusion. I usually go shield, health, and then plasmids. Shield, health, plasmid, and then I just rinse and repeat whenever I pick up infusions. But there aren't very many in this one. There's only, I believe, three or four. But yes, this will be 8 and 9 as far as audiobooks. And my pro shooting here. And you want to kind of speed up with this because during my camera work and editing here, I encountered a lot of frequent respawning people, or not respawning, but just more people wandering in for you to take out, and I found myself, that might be why I was finding myself short of bullets, but I see more guys coming in, ruining my parade, and pro no scopes right there, and it is 0928, I believe. Yes, there we go. And there'll be gear on the table there, and also there will be a lockpick on the right side of the gear. And you want to take out, there's also an achievement or trophy for taking out 10 turrets. And you want to make sure that the enemies don't take out any of the turrets, or you don't use persuade or anything like that, because you want to take them out for yourself, because there is a limited amount in the DLC. So keep that in mind. That's where the lockpick was, right beside the gear, just poking at it. And if you will walk down here to the right and out of the door, down these stairs, there'll be a couple guys around here and a turret, but there will also be another lockpick for you. So I'm up to 4. I'm feeling good about it, and that'll be it for 8 and 9 and the women's boutique. So now we move to number 10. And this will be, now you'll be okay to climb on up the skyline there. And this is where you will get Shock Jockey. I forget how many lockpicks it takes to open up that safe, but that is where you'll find your next audio file and your next infusion. And you want to make sure that you use your plasmid sparingly, because they're very hefty on the atom, I guess you could say, or the eve. Okay, so you Shock Jockey on this here handle there, and you can use this to actually get down later instead of walking your way through the entire area or jumping down. You don't really want to jump down to the first floor. And climb on down here. This will be open for you now. And there'll also be a gold bar and some more money there. And this is a really good piece of gear, so I highly recommend using that for the rest of the DLC. There's also a really cool weapon in the DLC as well. It's called the radar range, I believe, and basically makes people human minds and explodes them near their friends, which is fun. So now it is safe to climb all the way back up, and you will be through that middle door, and you are at the ice rink. You're progressing through the story, and that will be your audio file. And another piece of gear. And I don't know why I threw the lock picking in, but don't really need to do that. Don't really need to waste your lockpicks because, as you can see, it's just some money. And oh, I'm not. I'm a little woozy. Oh, jeez. Oh boy. Okay, so after the little semi-boss fight there, you will have Old Man Winter, and you'll be able to go across. But before you do that, you want to go to your left here and make your way through to the Preda Porter. And there's also different tears you can open up, and I highly recommend opening up the Samurai tear because that kicks ass. It's a little costume or a little mannequin on the wall, or just a samurai fighter, and he kicks ass. So there's the infusion, a shotgun, and an audio log. That's number 12. We're getting there. We're getting there. All right, so now it is safe to go to the tram to move to the next area. But before you do that, I almost do that. Before you do that, you want to turn to your left, and there will be a piece of gear right there. Make sure you don't miss that. And I like using melee, so that's definitely a useful one for me. Okay, so now we've made it to the next area. We've gone through the bathysphere. There'll be a lockpick on your left, right immediately. And then the audio file, after taking out some guys, hurting the little sister, you will grab this audio file, which will help you get the radar range. So you hop up here and go into the Bistro. Make your way through. It's really well made, this DLC. The immersion of it and all the different people talking about, you know, how Fontaine is dead, and the struggle with Ryan, and different things that you pick up on. It's really cool. It's really well done. But yes, also some people might not get this. Some people will obviously get this right away, but there'll be this electrified pool on your right side when you walk in there. And to get the bucking Bronco, all you do is you use Old Man Winter on the pool, and you can walk across it. So now we are progressing, and we have gone to customer service. This is the shopping area, I would imagine. And right in front of you will be the first audio log. Don't have to open that up. Just curious. Anyways, so you move on from there, and there will be this creepy mannequin room, and that will have a piece of gear, as well as number 16 for your audio logs. And now you come across here. And finally, you will get number 17 and your last piece of gear. All right, so that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I will probably have an ending video coming up pretty soon. And I'll see you next time.